Let's go!
Hello people and welcome to the 4th Prospect podcast. Today isn't a normal episode where we have a topic and discuss it. Today we've asked a few people on our different social media accounts if they have any questions for us. We've got a response from people, which is it's nice. We've actually got questions to answer. That doesn't normally happen. But yeah, we're going to answer a few questions in this video. Hopefully it's fun and informative. Right, so the first question, which is kind of 3 questions, is from Hannah. The first part is, would you try and do an online show via Stager, which is, I believe, like an online streaming of music gig kind of things, which is an interesting idea. I wouldn't mind doing that at some point.
Some point in the future.
Yeah, I'd have to check out that Stager thing more as well. I've just basically looked at it and gone, oh, that looks like that. I don't actually know what it is, but I'd be interested to check that out, and yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a live stream for people. That'd be pretty good. The second part is, are you planning on doing any merchandise? Yes, hopefully at some point.
In the future again?
Yeah.
When we've got more people who would actually want it.
Yeah, and we've got the money to invest in actually ordering some merch to start off with. That'd be good.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you could say, like, our physical album would be sort of merch, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, pretty soon, really.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some CDs in the next month, which would be
Topping the charts.
Topping the charts. Expect the Prospect #1. We're going to storm Billboard. It's going to be epic. I should say that some of these questions are probably going to be worded differently when I read them out, because I've made them make more sense because of them being translated and stuff through Facebook or whatever. But yeah. And the third part of this question is, maybe in the future we can send you some gifts via post mail, which I assume is asking if we're planning on setting up, well, what we'd have to do is probably set up a PO box for fan mail. I don't think it's something we're going to be doing soon. We'll see how things go, but I wouldn't expect to be doing that like this year, really.
We should set like a milestone. We should say like when we hit, I don't know, like 10,000 likes on Facebook or something.
Yeah, or 10,000 subs or something.
Yeah. When we hit like a decent fan base.
Yeah.
Then maybe.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be
a good milestone to hit, actually. And it would be. I've seen quite a few YouTubers doing like fan mail opening and stuff, and it's kind of interesting to see the kind of stuff people actually send in.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool. Second question is from Keighley, and it is, if you could have one superpower, what would you have and why?
Don't know. What about you?
I don't know, it's difficult because it's a really difficult question because there's so many different superpowers, and then I could just make one up. I don't know if this is a power or not, but basically, so I can get as intoxicated as I want to, and I won't overdose or have any negative side effects. Can I have that?
When you just make yourself invincible?
Nah, I don't want to live forever, that sounds shit. Be like an elf out of Lord of the Rings, and I can choose mortality whenever I want to.
Yeah, I got them. I'd probably actually
they can still die though, they can get hacked up. They just can't die of natural causes and stuff.
There you go. I'll pick, like, probably being able to heal other people as well as myself.
Noble. I didn't think of that. I'm too selfish to do the whole I'd heal the world kind of thing. Anyway, moving on. Amanda asks, what bands do you wish you could tour with, and has that type of music ever influenced your sound?
No.
What, no to both parts?
Yeah.
With the what bands do you wish you could tour with part of the question, it's kind of a choice between picking bands that would suit our kind of style, and so it would kind of make sense to tour with them, or just going for it and picking Nickelback so we can party every night.
Party every night.
Yeah, I'd probably have to pick Nickelback to tour with, just because.
Parties.
Yeah. Should we say there's another support act as well?
Who?
Soil.
Soil, yeah.
Nickelback and Soil, that's who we would tour with.
Not quite our music, but it's our music style. But
in terms of them influence on our music, I'd say Nickelback in terms of inspiring us to want to be musicians, and Soil are just like epic mental people.
And they actually like our band page.
Yeah, they've liked our band page.
And they actually commented on one of our statuses, and they've influenced us to change our name.
Yeah.
Because they told us that if we got over 100 likes, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
So there you go, first-hand influence.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'd tour with Nickelback and Soil, and I suppose they have influenced our music. Question 4 is from Marie. If you could choose a country that you'd live in, what would it be and why? I quite like living in the UK, but if I had to pick another country, it would probably be the US. I don't really know why. I just kind of want to go there at some point.
I concur.
And I'd probably have to pick one of the more progressive states like California, just because I couldn't be living in red states. It would piss me off too much. So we'd both live in the US. The fifth question. I'm sorry if your name isn't this, but yeah. Sarah asks, how many albums do you want to make? Half an album. Well, we're done then. Let's just pack up. Let's go. We're done. Nah. Well, we've decided to work on releasing our debut album fairly soon. So all of the songs we've already done and are on YouTube, we're basically picking the best ones out of that. So you'll know the songs already. We want to make them better, put them on an album, and then
Release them.
Release it to the world.
Put it on iTunes, Spotify.
Yeah, hopefully we've been looking into getting a CD Baby account and a CD Baby Pro account so we can get our music distributed to more places other than just Google Play, because I think people just don't even know what Google Play is really. It is quite shit. I suppose when we got Google Play, it was like we were on the hype of, yeah, let's sell some music, and it was the most convenient way of doing it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it would be so much better to get our music on iTunes as physical copies, because it would be really epic to have an actual CD, and it's like, yeah, this is us. That'd be sick. But that has nothing to do with the question, I suppose, which was, how many albums do you want to make? I don't know. Basically, all of our time is available for writing and recording, so
I'm going to throw a number of 20.
20 albums.
20 albums.
That sounds good.
And I think
I wouldn't want to make. Obviously, that 20 albums will probably be over our entire career of however long until we die or give up or something. So if those 20 albums were in like 30 years or something,
yeah.
Because by the time we get to 50, I'm probably just going to be like, I'm done.
I'm thinking it would make sense to do sort of one a year if we can.
Yeah.
And see how long we can go for.
Yeah. I wouldn't say we have to do 20 though, just because
we want it to be good. We don't want it to be.
I want them to be full of music we enjoy. Like, I don't want there to be a song like, oh, that'll do, or anything. I want them to all just be like good songs that we enjoy.
Yeah.
Like this one we're making now is hopefully going to be. Question 6 from Ariana. I'm sorry if I've murdered that, but yeah. How long have you guys been making music together? It depends how far back you want to go. I suppose as the prospect, it would be not far off 2 years coming on, I suppose. We were in a band before, and we'll link the first podcast we did where we talk about the band we were in before we were in the prospect. We did kind of mess around with doing our own original stuff then, but it didn't really go anywhere. But yeah, so we've been making music for near enough 2 years now. I think,
but only properly for about 6 months.
Yeah, only properly for about 6 months in terms of our own music. We did write stuff back in the day, but it just wasn't as good. We're getting better, hopefully, and
slowly but surely.
Yeah. Bella asks, what's your favourite band? If I had to pick one, it probably would be Nickelback.
Same.
Because partying and epic music.
We just like to party.
Yeah.
And they help us do that.
Yeah, they help us party. I don't really know what else to say about that.
That's it.
Our favourite band's Nickelback.
Done.
Question 8. I think I'm pronouncing this name properly, but Turtle, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like pizza? I don't know, I'm not a massive pizza guy, really.
1, because it's really bad for me, and that makes me feel disgusting.
Yeah, if I was going to eat something unhealthy like a pizza, I'd probably just eat an Indian or a Chinese.
Yeah.
Or Mexican, because Mexican. The next question is from Peckett, who is our friend.
Check out his channel, link in the description.
Yeah, I'll just put an annotation on screen when I can be asked. Yeah, our friend Peckett asks, what movies inspired you? Unfortunately, I'm not a massive movie person, and I don't really get inspired by movies, to be honest. I just watch them to pass some time. I must say I do quite like the Bourne trilogy though. That's good.
In terms of inspiring, I don't really know. Probably just comedy films. Like, I just enjoy comedy films, and they kind of inspire me to be a bit happier, I guess. Just cheers me up.
I kind of like the mindfuck films. So,
Shutter Island.
Yeah, Shutter Island's probably one of my favourite films. I'm sure I could think of other good psychologically ones, but I can't right
The
now.
Experiment. Quality film.
Jack, who is
Cheers,
also
Jack.
our friend, asks, who is the bitch in your relationship? I don't know. I'm assuming he's on about us too. Just wants to know for his wank bank later.
I don't know about. Stop that!
I should stop.
Okay, Jack, are you asking sexually?
Is he asking who's on top? Because it's not me, because I'd kill people. So
We usually roll.
yeah,
It's just a constant tumble.
yeah. Charlotte asks, "What's up?"
Just doing a podcast, Charlotte.
We're doing a podcast, and the sky is what's up. Imtiaz asks, "Who is this infamous Imtiaz person?"
A legend.
A legend. I think that's all we need to say. That pretty much covers it. And the last question is from Becca, and she's asking, what is the best thing about being an artist? For me personally, when I'm sitting down and just...
All the time.
Yeah, which is all the time. But when I'm sitting down and I happen to be actually doing work, like writing, it's... I don't know. It's just this nice feeling you get when you come up with something that just sounds good.
I think for me, it's probably... I like hearing people's feedback.
Yeah, that's good as well.
I like the
reading through comments on videos and
Yeah,
stuff.
I like the idea that we come together and make something out of nothing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's not. I like knowing that when I write something that I enjoy, that other people enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
We need a beer.
Do you want a beer?
I want a beer.
Yeah, this is my first sober podcast. This is horrible.
This is
why I've been-
horrible.
Let me know in the comments if you want me to drink more again, because I will.
If you think Tom was more humorous and more entertaining than the previous 3 podcasts,
Click
let
that
us
like button.
Yeah, let us know, and he will drink heavily for every podcast in the future. And unfortunately, this week due to poor planning, we don't have a beer of the week. So instead of beer of the week this week, we're going to do green tea of the week, because we're being healthy and we don't have any money to go and buy beer. So our beer of the week is Twining's green tea.
Hey, wait, whoa, bro. I ain't got my tea yet.
Cold. So this has been a bit of a different podcast. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and you think that our answers to your questions have been sufficient. Hopefully we've actually answered your questions well. But yeah, thanks for listening to episode 4 of the Prospect Podcast. Hopefully there'll be another one fairly soon. We're sorry there's no beer of the week this week. We just haven't been sharp. But we do have our green tea. So anyway, thank you for listening to this podcast. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed. If you want to comment anything, comment. If
Ask us some questions.
Yeah,
and
if you
we'll
want to ask
answer them.
any other questions, put them in the comments. We might do them next video, or dedicate another video specifically to questions. If you have any topic suggestions for another video, please put them in the comments as well. Share this if you want to. And remember, drink lots, but responsibly.
Cheers.
Cheers. So green.